I swear. I'm sorry. All right. Hopefully I got it this time. Okay. Copy. Anybody on yet? Hey, hey, hey! Hey, sweet man. My sweet man's on. That's all that matters. All right. Let's put it in the comments. There it is. I put the link there. And then let me see if I can edit the post details. I just did it. Yay. All right. Okay. How is it? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. Come on over to YouTube. I just put it in the comments and we'll chat over there. All right. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all. I swear. And then this thing wants to, like, if I move, it wants to, like, get blurry. So, how y'all doing? Oh my gosh, it's been a hot minute since I've been on. We have been so dang busy, and it's just been crazy. Like, it has been crazy. And then everybody left, from our event and everything. So now we're like trying to get ready for Thanksgiving, and it's just been insane. There goes Daisy May. Daisy, we got this new, I didn't bring it up with me, but we got this clicker that sends ultrasonic, waves, I guess. I don't know, noise. We can't hear it, but they go crazy and it calms them down instantly. I'm like, why have I not heard about this before? I can't even believe I've never heard of it before. And I was trying to find them a muzzle because when we're in the car, just a really light, and I did find them one, a light cloth muzzle to put on. So like if we pull up at a gas station or we pull up at our campground or whatever, they don't go insane because they just start barking. And so we got these cloth muzzles for them, but I found that while I was looking for the muzzles. So that was kind of cool. And it's just the coolest thing ever. It immediately calms them down. So if they start fighting or getting roughhouse or like they go outside, Ellie likes to dominate Daisy. So it's nice to calm them down a little bit. If they're barking, like the UPS man comes or something, it just calms them down. Or even sometimes just letting them outside, they go crazy because Ellie's got a little wiggle butt and she won't hold still. And so I can zap that and tell her to sit. And it's working. I can't believe it. I'm like, are they going to stop listening to it? But so far they're listening to it. So I'm really happy about that. But I'm waiting for my honey to get home so we can start our Thanksgiving adventure. But I thought I would come on and show you guys my FabFitFun box too, but chat with y'all too. I am like so excited. I got the box. There's so much in it. I can't even get over it. And I have another screen too that I can, I think it's got like everything. Is it everything that's in it this month? I think it's everything it's everything that's in it this month. So I can kind of tell y'all how much everything is too. But I am just like, I'm so excited. I get excited when this thing comes. Look at it. I had to open it up to get the hashtags and stuff. So I had to get this. They want you to use certain hashtags and stuff. So I had to get this. And it always comes with a little magazine telling you like what all's in it and explaining it and stuff. But you can go online too and Google the items. So what FabFitFun is, if you've never used it before, they basically manufacturers, it's a way for them to get their product out to a lot of people. And they can, for us, it's like super cheap. Basically, we're not paying too much more than just, shipping, because look at that box. And so it's really nice to be able to get like hundreds of dollars worth of products for just a few bucks. And I think usually it averages between $300 and $600. It just depends on the box. But this one I'm like so excited about. This is the winter box. So winter 22. It's only on the season. So winter, spring, summer, fall. That's how you get it. Hey, Miss Julie. Hey, Anita. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Sandy. Hey, y'all. So I got all kinds of goodies in here. I don't even know where to start. Oh my goodness. This is like my favorite thing. I love seeing all the stuff that's in here. So this is called Dream Booster. And let me get to the little screen here because I think it will tell us everything about it. And I can tell y'all everything about it. I think you can still see me as I'm on here. So Dream Booster. I remember something about being able to put it on at night. Is this it? All right, Dream Booster. Beckham 1802 Dream Booster. If you haven't heard of Baccholi before, you'll definitely start loving it after trying this serum. It's a retinol alternative that is plant-based, so it's extremely gentle yet effective in changing the skin's appearance and smoothing pores. If you have sensitive skin, it's a perfect option for you to try, and it's $28. $28. This is going on my Thanksgiving trip with me. I'm super excited about that. I love this stuff. It's so fun. I do mystery boxes every month for everybody, so it's fun when I get to get a mystery box. So there it is. Dream Boosters. Look how big it is. It's a pretty good size. So this will go on at night. So that is going with me. $28. Oh my goodness. All right. And this one is Pixie Skin Treats Retinol Tonic. And I know I just saw it. So let me tell you what it is. Retinol Tonic. So with these Pixie Tonics, you'll have your pick of one of 3 incredible products that target your specific needs. With the unique time-release Retinol Tonic, there's no time like the present to add to your routine, as it soothes sensitivity, repairs and replenishes the skin. Snag the Rose Tonic to reduce redness, balance pH, and calm your skin. The Clarity Tonic brightens and tones your skin while minimizing appearance of spores, pores. No matter which way you go, it's definitely a win-win. So I got the Retinol Tonic. So it repairs, replenishes skin. So I'm kind of excited about that. Uh-oh. What? Come on now. All right. Well, that's the best it's going to do with that light. That light's wanting to follow it. So I'm taking that with me too. I'm so excited. There's so much stuff in here. Oh my goodness. How fun. All right. This one is, hang on, these old lady eyes. Okay. This is oh, I better not say what this one is. But let me read it. Oh my goodness. This is cracking me up right now. Where is it? Oh my goodness. All right, hang on. Hold on. I'm laughing. Doggone it. I know it's on here. All right, let's see what the bottle looks like so I can kind of see. I don't think it shows it in the box. I think okay, here, I think this is it. Okay, so this is Foria Awakening Oil. Enhance your intimate times with this oil made for women to use solo or with a partner. Maybe I should bring this with me too. Well, maybe so. I'm cracking up right now. Nope, not embarrassed. Not at all. Not at all. Oh my goodness. All right, there's more. Oh, Lip Infection Extreme by Too Faced. Ooh, kind of excited about this. My niece was telling me how amazing this stuff is. She was like, oh my gosh, that's so good. I'm like, all right. So this says we snagged internet viral lip plumper to plump up the volume on your holiday party makeup looks. It delivers instant plumping, lasting fullness, and extreme hydration. Let's try that. This might come with me too. Maybe it will pair with the oil. I'm glad you're laughing, Sandy. I wasn't expecting that. That cracks me up. All right, let's see. Let's see if it's instant. I got little lips. So I've got little lips. I've never had big plump lips. And I've tried lip plumpers in the past and they've either hurt and not worked or just not worked. So let's see. So my actual lips are tiny though. Let's see if let's give it time. We'll go on to the next one. We'll see if this works. Oh, I can feel it kind of tingling a little bit. We'll see. We'll see if I've got plump lips when we're done. Then I got, and this was another thing my niece said I need to get, was Better Than Sex mascara. Better Than Sex mascara. So let's see about this. I think this is it here. Nope. That was the flyaway here. All right. Where are you? They're not in order. I'm still cracking up. Is it working? Is that it? Okay. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, $28 value. The lip plumper is $29, by the way. I'll find out how much the arousal cream and the other is in a second. Said you've seen it on TikTok. Now see it on your FabFitFun winner box. This incredibly mascara creates lashes that are full, defined, and stretched to unbelievable lengths. You've never seen a mascara go so far for you. So I'm kind of excited about trying that too. Are they getting bigger? Ooh, I think they are. They sure look it. Oh my gosh, so new mascara. And I've been using Thrive mascara and I really like I've been using Thrive. I really like it because I don't have too many lashes. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Okay, so this one is the Baby Frios Mini Icy Globes. So I guess these are really good. They ice up and you put them on your cheeks, if I'm not mistaken. So this is $54 value. You won't be cold outside when you use this mini facial massager. These ice globes are award-winning and for good reason. This cryo tool simulates blood circulation and reduces puffiness. Your skin will be healthy and toned and glowing. So these are ice globes. Ice globes, $54 value. Gosh, all this stuff is going to... Y'all are going to have a good trip. This isn't burning. I can feel it tingling, but it's not burning. I'm pretty sure they're bigger. And I think I read it lasts 6 hours. That looks bigger to me. What do y'all think? Oh, you've used these? I've never used these. I don't know. My niece is like, these are like the bomb.com. So I chose a lot of my stuff because she said that I needed this. Okay, what is this? Let's see. Okay, so this is a set of 3 nesting bowls by Social Studies. Social Studies, a set of 3 nesting bowls. Let's see, where are these at on here? These might be extras and they might not be on here. I have a feeling these, is that them? Yes, this is them. Okay, hang on. Okay, Social Studies nesting bowls, $40 value. We know you love your bowls, so we're bringing the next best thing. The next best thing. These Social Studies nesting bowls come in 2 gorgeous wintry colors to choose from. They're perfect for serving tasty treats or showing off cute decor. Let's see. So $40 value. I'm raking it up right now. Ooh, these are pretty. These might go in the camper too for Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, they're super cute. So there's 3 of them. 1, 3 of them. That's cute. That's very cute for like sauces or cheeses or something. I like that. That's cute. So nesting bowls, $40. I got 2 more things, I think. This one is a dual salt and pepper mill. And I think, I gotta look, but I think this is like battery operated. Yes, it is. Look at that. Oh. Aren't those pretty? I know, I thought those were really pretty. I can't believe all the stuff you get in your boxes for like $50. It's insane. Oh, looky here. Okay, so this is a dual salt and pepper mill. See the bottom, how one salt, one pepper? And then you push whichever one you want. Oh my gosh, this is super cool. So this is dual salt and pepper mill, $49. Salt and pepper shakers just got a lot spicier with this battery operated kitchen tool. Quickly and easily livening up your fave dishes with the kitchen table staple. So let's see. Batteries. Okay. I see plus and minus here. Let's put it in and see what it does. And then we got one more thing, and then we're just going to talk. If that's okay, y'all hang out with me for a hot minute. Okay, plus. It even comes with the batteries. Plus and minus. That was easy enough, right? I figured the top must come off. Now I got to get back on there. Is there a little line? Am I missing a line? I think I'm missing a line. There it is. So you put your salt on one side, your pepper in the other. I'm assuming the bottom comes off somehow. Yes, right here. So salt and pepper will go in here. And then you push up top. It's got an S and a P. So you push whichever one you're wanting. And then I think you can tighten up the, to do the, you know, the coarseness of it. Y'all, I think I have a little bit of lips. How exciting is that? And the tingling is going away now. Like I don't feel the tingling. Usually they burn me too. So that's pretty cool. I might have to put that in the camper. Everything's going in the camper. And then the last thing, I purposely chose this because if y'all have known me a hot minute, you know I have back issues. And this is supposed to be a back stretcher by Fila. Fila, right? Fila, the sports company. Log home dad can be. Give me a kiss, baby. Is he still on? Give me a kiss, darling. So this is a back stretcher. I've been super excited about this. So let's see. Flexible back stretcher, $50 value. Say hello to your new best friend. This choice is definitely a flex, and you'll absolutely want to see it in your winter box. Stabilize your spine column, improve flexibility, all while improving your back and core support. With 3 heights and 2 textured inserts, customize your stretch how you need it most and enjoy the relaxed and rejuvenating feeling afterwards. So I am like super excited about this. This is going to be fun, but I'm going to have to put this together where I can read it. I can't read very well when I'm up here. It's kind of dark. I know you all see the little light, but like everything else is pretty dark. So I'm super, let me just show you what it looks like. Oh, stop, Missy. So see, this is the 3 sizes here. And then you lay on it and stretch your back. I saw the video on it and it looks super awesome. So I'm like very excited to try this. So that is going to be fun. So that's the back stretcher. So that is my FabFitFun box. That was a lot of stuff, right? Oh, I can't even get over how much stuff it was. It's going to be fun to get it all together. So yeah. So how you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm so excited because like this time last week, I was panicking terribly. Y'all know we got hit by the hurricane. I mean, we didn't have like any home damage besides some leaky windows and stuff, but we did have some trees come down, and then there wasn't an inch of our yard that wasn't touched with debris. So like there was limbs and leaves and trees and just everything. The fire pit did get destroyed. Our camper vent in the kitchen got destroyed. It's one of those that you push a button and it goes up. And literally, Log Home Dad was leaving the morning after the hurricane came through. And I remember I went and looked out all the windows just to kind of like up here to kind of get a look at the whole property. And I looked out our balcony and our camper sits down there. So like on that side, our camper sits there and I saw the dang vent doing this. Well, it's electric, so it shouldn't be doing this. So we're going to have it replaced. Plus we're going to have our seal on our camper top redone. So that did get like destroyed in the camper. Did anything else major happen? I'm trying to think if anything else major happened. I don't think anything else like really big happened that. So those are a few little costs that we have, which is still less than a deductible. So we got the property cleaned up. We had some people here cleaning up. After that hurricane, and then a week later, the other storm came through and we had to do it all over again. It wasn't as bad, but it still had to be done all over again. And then we got all the Christmas lights out. They look so pretty. All the decorations are up. The event was freaking amazing. You like them, Log Home Dad? The event was amazing. We had the best time. By the time the event started, I was almost hyperventilating because I was just exhausted. And but we got it done. We had amazing prizes for everybody. I baked scones. All my scones were gone. I baked scones. We had coffee. I do an Italian soda bar, which is like so fun. Oh my gosh, we went through 140 cups of coffee, hot chocolate, hot cocoa was like, I had this huge container of hot cocoa gone, teas, and apple cider. 140 cups plus Log Home Dad made another pot at the end of the night. So that was like completely gone. I don't even know how much Italian soda. The only bad thing that happened the whole night, which is awesome. I mean, if it's the worst that can happen, but I have these recyclable jugs. You have to use them for your soda stream. With Italian soda, you need sparkling water. And so I have a soda stream and I make the sparkling water, and I have probably about 6 or 7 recycled things that you use for it's for the soda stream. I mean, it's a really thick plastic. It's very, very thick. I don't even know what to compare it to. It's not like a plastic bottle. And when I went, I knew what my first one was that I put out, and it was red, had a red cap. I have a red one and a green one, and then the others are like black and white. And I'm like, where's my red one? Where's my red one? I can't find it anywhere, right? The other empty ones are sitting there. Someone threw it away. And thank goodness we only had 2 bags of garbage that had went out so far. And I was able to, on the outside, feel the bags to feel it because, like I said, it's it's really a thick plastic. And so I was just like, oh my God, I cannot believe someone threw this away. Like, what would make them think that is throw away? And I'm just like, all right, well, if that's the worst that happened, we're good. But so we had our event. It was amazing. We were exhausted, and I mean absolutely exhausted. Like, it was just, my feet were throbbing. I had been on them for like 3 days because I cooked. Let's see. Thursday I went shopping. Friday I finalized like all the cleaning and decorating and stuff like that. Saturday morning I cooked. I didn't just cook scones Saturday morning to about 3 in the afternoon. I cooked scones. I made sloppy joes because my niece was coming. So I made like this big old thing of sloppy joes that would last us through the weekend, which it did, thank goodness. And then I made a huge chicken salad. I always do for all the vendors. I take them dinner around 5, 6 o'clock at night. I take them a dinner of chicken, my special chicken salad that I do like nuts and grapes and celery and toasted pecans in. And so and then I take them like some grape clusters and some croissants. So I put it in a little thing and pass them out and stuff. And but this year we had a food truck at the event, which was like super awesome. It worked out really good, and the food was amazing and affordable. I can't even get over how, like, I had some boom boom shrimp, and Log Home Dad like spicy shrimp, fried shrimp, and he had gotten me a thing of it and brought it down for me because I was downstairs in the basement with my Scentsy, and he brought it down to me. So whenever I got a break, I was eating it. Well, it was funny because me and the Origami Owl lady was down there, and she's my buddy. She's like my. We've been together now for like 4 years, like in the same room doing stuff. Um, she was down there with me, and we finally got a break, and she sits down in the chair and she's like, my God, what time is it? Because it's from 3 to 7 is the event. And I looked up at the clock and I said, girl, it's 5 o'clock. And she's like, oh my gosh. I mean, we still had 2 hours. It was incredible the amount of customers and people we had coming through. It was so fun. And everybody's just like so appreciative. I had one lady that won a prize. She came and picked her prize up yesterday, and she says, um, my sister wanted me to come and I really didn't want to come. I'm like, I don't want to go to no Christmas event. What the heck? And she's like, I'm looking forward to next year. She said, I wish I would have bought more. Anytime, and go see them. And so that just warms my heart when I got messages thanking me from people, that you can't remember everybody. I mean, they'll be like, I came to the event, it's like, and you look at their profile pictures and it's like, I don't remember you, I'm sorry. But you see so many people coming through, and it was just fun. We all had the best time. And I love that event. But man, this year, no year has ever been as stressful as this year. And it was just because we had so much to do. And Log Home Dad hired a crew on Saturday, and they just came and cleaned and put up lights and just all kinds of stuff. I had them gifts at the end, and I gave them scones before they left. And because we were appreciative, it was a lot of work, and they did such a good job. And it was nice to have it done. And now to just sit back and kind of, he got the fire pit all done. It was just destroyed. Thank goodness none of the post broke, but like all the lights had broke. And so we had to buy all new lights and stuff. And we had to move everything off the porch to get all the vendors in. I was trying to keep everybody on the first and bottom level and not have to bring anybody up here. So it was really nice that we were able to do that. We had a honey company, and they were like the sweetest young couple that own it. And they were just like thrilled at the event. They said, we've sat out at like farmers markets or a festival or something and not done as well as we did that night. And I'm like, oh, I'm telling you, people are here to buy. They're here to have a great time and to support all the local businesses and to buy Christmas gifts. And it was really nice. I got the most amazing slab of honeycomb. Cannot wait to dig into that. Actually, I need to put that in my pack to take with us this weekend. So I'm super excited about that. It's always so fun, just stuff, but we had like our cookie lady, and then she is just like the most delightful person ever. She gave us this bag. I ain't kidding you. It's huge. It's just stuffed full of biscotti and cookies. And she's like, y'all have worked so hard. Take this on your trip and enjoy your Thanksgiving. Well, we've been enjoying those cookies, Miss Noreen, since then. So we're like, oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. And like I said, we had a ton of prizes, and it was just neat. Everybody winning prizes and stuff. So it was like a lot of fun. But so Log Home Dad comes home. The dogs get so excited when he comes home. And we had already had the little clicker. I think this was yesterday. We had the clicker, but he come upstairs and they came running with him while I was looking underneath my cabinet vanity for something. So I'm down on my knees looking in this cabinet. Well, here he comes, and I see him squeezing behind me, and both dogs tried to come in at the same time and literally knocked me over. Look at this. Look at this. Knocked me over. And of course, Log Home Dad felt horrible. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And of course, I'm already trying to heal from Daisy. It goes all the way down to my big toe. And I'm like, oh, wonderful. Like I need it. That's probably from that too. That might be too, because I fell over into the door. I had the door open. So I literally just fell into the dang door, and Log Home Dad put them both in. They're like, get in your kennel. And they both went in their kennel. They know when we tell them to get in their kennel, they both run on over to their kennel because they know they're in trouble. Look at these. So Sandy, do you put these in your fridge? Is that what? And then you massage? I got to read the instructions. Oh my gosh. These are cute, aren't they? Is that glitter? Look at the glitter. Oh my gosh. How exciting. How fun is that going to be? I got another little toy to play with. Besides this. There are instructions inside. Oh my gosh. I hope y'all are laughing with me. You're probably like, no, she didn't. Yes, she did. Most of my stuff's going with me though. I think I'm gonna take most of everything. There's the supposed to be before and after. I really like the Thrive. I mean, this is the Thrive. I think it does an excellent job. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's really high up too. Has anybody watched? I don't have Hulu or Peacock. I think it's Peacock. I have not seen the Casey Anthony thing. I did see the interview by Judge Blevins, Perry Blevins, Judge Blevins, Perry. Anyway, the judge that did Casey Anthony's trial. What are you doing, Miss Ellie Mae? I did see an interview by him, and he said there is absolutely no way that things could happen the way she is now claiming they happened. She's claiming her dad killed her and that her dad was probably sexually abusing her. And that's what I've gathered so far. I've seen a couple of little snippets of it and stuff on her explanation. And so it's like, oh my gosh, is this really what we're going to deal with now? Her now, all these years later, saying her dad was doing all this and her dad actually killed her. And get your head out from under there. Put it around this way, girl. No, up here. Come up here. So yeah, so I saw that, but I don't have Peacock to be able to get to watch it just to see. And she's crying and carrying on, and I'm like, y'all, we were invested. If you lived in Central Florida, which we do, that literally where that happened is where Lacombe Dad and I used to live, like in the area over there. And she, like, the moment they said they found skeletal remains, I knew it had to be that baby because it was literally like 1 or 2 blocks from her house. It was just down the road. And I just knew that it had to be that baby. And it sure was. But gosh, what a sad, sad ending to. And then the trial, we're all watching it. You should have seen us all that lived here local. We're just like, my goodness, how could they find her not guilty? I just don't understand it with all the Zanny the nanny and oh, Sandy, I know, girl, all the Zanny the nanny and the chloroform. That's why Judge Perry's like, there's no way, because that baby had to have died from the chloroform, you know, and that body was in her car for quite some time because it was enough to leave body fluids. And it's just absolutely amazing that she is now claiming what she says in this new thing is that her dad, that she woke up at 5:30 in the morning to her dad telling her, where's Kaylee, and that she walks in like the living room or something, and the dad's holding Kaylee wet, and then he's telling her it's your fault, and he's like, I'll take care of her. And then she never saw Kaylee again, so she thought Kaylee was alive the whole time. Y'all, come on now. I'll never understand it. Never understand it. And I don't know how, you know, she was not convicted. It's not like she can be tried again. I don't know how at the very least she doesn't just clear her conscience. I don't understand it at all. You know, I made a mistake. This is how I would go out and party and, leave her. At this point, what's it going to matter? Everybody knows she killed her anyway. So I'm just like, why would you not just go ahead and tell what you did to that baby? I don't get it at all. Don't get it at all. I'll never understand it. Get out of there, Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy's driving her mama crazy. She's looking at me. But yeah, so that was just I watched that part and I saw her crying. And I'm like, my gosh. And then I saw the interview from the judge this morning. He's like, absolutely not. There is no way. No way, no way, no way. And I saw the interview, I think it's been a couple years now that the parents last did. And because the dad tried to kill him. He took a bunch of pills, he tried to kill himself. And um moms have been communicating with her via text and messages and stuff. And dad's like, I'll never talk to her again. Well, I'll tell you what, I love my girls, but if they ever, ever, ever accused my husband of such vile things, I don't know how I could condone that either. I just don't know how you are okay with thinking that you can have a relationship with her after not only she took your grandchild, but not that you can't love them, but how can you condone that and be okay? Like, to me, communicating with her and stuff is, I don't know. That's a big one. I don't know how you can be supportive of that. That has to be, I can't imagine, cannot imagine. But I agree, Miss Sandy. That is so awful. I just can't even imagine what that is like. It's bad enough when kids think that just normal growing up, that parents are mean or whatever, but then to accuse them of things like that, it's just, Lord have mercy. You better be right, because there's a lot of us out there that have been abused in horrific ways, and takes very big offense to people claiming that and it not really being true. And I just don't, as much as she's lied, I just don't see any of that as true. It's the saddest thing ever. I just don't even know. But that mama there's something wrong with her too. She is hateful, hard. I don't understand her either. She's maybe she's that way because of what's happened. I don't know, but it seems like she is a very hateful woman too. I don't even know. I don't know. It's a sad situation. It really is a sad situation, but it's just amazing what's happening to our kids when they go out in the world now. Parents, we truly, unless we're like out on this farm, and raising our kids, we truly aren't raising them. They're out in the world, they're out at the schools, they're hiding stuff. Social media makes it so easy for kids to not only hide things but hide behind things. Just so much happens now that parents don't have any clue about, none at all. So many things can be hidden. We couldn't hide stuff growing up, and so many things now can be hidden. And it's super sad to see the lengths and the divisions in families and stuff. My friends having babies, and it's so exciting to see the new babies, and but you think, gosh, hold those babies close, because the world will eat them up. And I don't even understand it. Sometimes it gets super hard to witness, but it happens. And boy, is it sad when it does. And especially when you don't know your kids or what they're doing, or, your kids tell you it's none of their business. Or like I'm watching Greenleaf on Netflix. It's about a family that's pastors. And the whole family's grown up in the church, and it talks about everything that normal families go through, but we all know that they go through it in the church too. It's just they're real great at hiding it a lot of times. And one of the little girls, that's the granddaughter of the patriarch, she's just hateful. She's in their face yelling, and no one knows how to handle it. Like, what, you can't like beat your kids anymore, because that's like, that'll get you in trouble. Even locking them in their room. What is that? That's abuse. So there's so many things. It's just the worst thing you can do to a kid nowadays, honestly, is if take away their social media, if they have social media, which I don't think kids should have it until they're like 17, 18. Honestly, it's too much. Their little minds cannot wrap around all the hatefulness and ugliness and bullying that happens on social media. I have to deal with that a lot of times on Local Mom, and sometimes it's over very innocent post. And it's just amazing to me And it's funny because some posts will be very innocent, and there's been people. Now I don't argue so much anymore. I just go ahead and block them because they're obviously don't follow me anyway. And why sit and argue with someone over the internet? But before I would be like, I'd say something and then say, I'll wait for you to apologize to me. And it was amazing the number of times people come back, oh, I totally misread this. I'm sorry, or something. But we jump to conclusions before we read the whole thing or before we say the whole thing. I literally had, if y'all follow me, you know that marriage is one of my passions. Log Dad and I have facilitated a ton. I've got a whole bookcase back here of all kinds of material where we've done marriage, like facilitated marriage lessons and stuff, like 5 love languages and love and respect, and goodness, a whole bunch of amazing studies that we've done. And I had a guy the other day, so I'm always putting posts on, marriage post, husband post, wife post, couple post. I put stuff from, Dennis Rainey and his wife, a lot of stuff that's directed toward each. And, I know y'all don't always see all of my posts, that you have to go to my page if you want to see all of them. Facebook censors what you see from your pages. It's kind of, I don't see much anyway, because I don't have time to scroll on Facebook. So I don't, unless I go specifically to a page or whatever, I don't, even a friend, I don't typically see things that my friends post. And, so unless you come to my page and see all my posts, but he literally, and I'm thinking, oh Lord, the Lord's just convicted him, but he literally blasted me because he says, I am always coming down on men, that I never put anything about women. And that is simply not true. But I'm not going to sit on the internet with a stranger and argue with them. So I'm just like, I'm just not even doing this. It's just like, oh my gosh. And so I felt like the post probably gave him a conviction of something, because why would you take the time to comment? Or why not go to my page and see, oh yeah, she does. And that particular day on that post, I posted a man post and a woman post. And it's funny too, though, because a lot of times scripture doesn't just pertain to a man or to a woman, but a lot of times scripture is very clear on a man's role and a woman's role. So it's amazing to me when people are like hateful and ugly, on something so innocent. And it's just like, or I had a lady one time, I was saying about how your spouse is supposed to be, that you're supposed to take up for your spouse when it comes to your family, your spouse is first. And someone commented, what about the children? And I said, absolutely, your spouse comes before your children. And then she's like, well, I don't agree with that. They have no right coming before the kids. And it was just, and I'm like, I should have just I should have just deleted the whole thing and ignored the whole thing. And I didn't. I gave her the benefit of the doubt, but I'm like, dang it. I should have just I don't even know. But I'm like, oh my goodness, there's so many hurt hearts out there. And when I post that stuff too, I'm talking about godly marriages and not worldly marriages either, which is a huge difference, because the world sees marriage way different than a Christian sees marriage typically, and it's like, it's really weird when people then want to take that and make it into something else, because your marriage between you and God is way different than your marriage between that certificate you got at the courthouse. One's a legal binding thing and can be broken. And of course, your marriage with God can also be broken. The covenant can absolutely be broken, but that's between you and God. That's a faith-based marriage. So there's a big difference. I really wish the world didn't even call it marriage if you didn't get, married with Christ, because that's a whole government thing, and the government should have never got involved in that, but that's a whole nother subject. But it's something to think of how different things are now, and how far removed from Christ everything is now, or how warped his word and his meaning and everything has become. So it's kind of, I don't know. But there's some great studies. So if you've never read the 5 love languages, you got to read the 5 love languages. And then that's like kindergarten. But it's not just for marriage, it's for any of your relationships. They even have one that's like 5 love languages of children. I think there might be a teenager one, and I know there's a coworker one. There's a 5 love languages for men, 5 love languages for women. I like just the 5 love languages because I think it covers everything and it can be applied to everyone. And it can be like if someone is constantly giving you gifts, typically their love language is going to be gifts because it's something they enjoy. If they're giving you compliments, they like compliments, typically. But also, let's say your love language is gifts. If your partner is fulfilling that this year and he knows that's your love language or she knows that's your love language, that could be fulfilling to you. And maybe later on, your love language could change to words of affirmation or something different because now that has kind of been fulfilled and you need something new. So that's just it's just such an amazing book. And then that's Dr. Gary Chapman, and he also writes a book called The Four Seasons of Marriage, which would be the next one. It's a really good book, also great study on that. You can get the studies online, so you could do it yourself, or maybe you and your spouse could sit down and do it. The Four Seasons of Marriage is amazing. It literally talks about how your marriage goes through seasons. Like winter is dead and dry, and spring, everything's budding out. And it's just beautiful and sweet and lovey. And so we all our marriages go through those seasons too, not necessarily with the seasons outside, but just in things we're doing. And then Love and Respect is amazing. It's a bigger read, but it's absolutely incredible. There's a video series that goes along with it. I'm sure you could find that on YouTube. And then we've done a ton of let me see if I can find it. The Family Life Weekend to Remember. They have lots of series too. And they also do retreats, Family Life Weekend to Remember. And so those are a lot of fun too. But those are my favorites so far. And I've done a ton of other studies for women. Log Home Dad's done the Raising a Modern Day Knight for like fathers for their kids. It's super awesome. It is super awesome for fathers and their boys to do. That's a really great book. But there is just like some amazing, and I've done like women's studies and just all kinds of really super cool things. We've just had a ball doing all these little studies, and we've probably done the 5 love languages half dozen, 10 times for different groups. And then Love and Respect, we've done a couple of times, but the 5 love languages is probably our favorite because it's honestly a very easy read. You read 1 chapter a week, and there's some questions to kind of go over and answer in the back. You answer them, and then, when you come together, whether you come together as husband and wife or you come together as a group, you talk about those answers. And so, and you can take a 5 love languages quiz online. If you just Google 5 love languages quiz, it's a lot of questions, probably about 35 to 50 questions. And at the end, it tells you what your love language is in what order. And it's really kind of neat when you start going, oh, okay. And it's funny because men will always say, mine's physical touch. And it's not physical touch just as doesn't mean like sexually. It means, holding hands and kissing and rubbing your back or just being near someone. So it's kind of neat to go, oh, like I really am lacking in that. Or maybe a man doesn't hear enough from his wife on what a great job he's doing, how much she appreciates him when he takes out the trash, saying, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That helps me a lot. Or, things like that. So words of affirmation are a lot of times very important to men also. So it's neat seeing what yours is. And then like a year later, taking the test again to see if maybe those needs have been met. And now your main love language is something completely different. So I love that one. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, it's starting to get a little dark here. I am hoping Log Home Dad's going to be home soon so we can get ready to take off. But I hope y'all enjoyed that FabFit Fun Box. I'm taking a lot of it with me this week. I think almost everything in here is going with me, except the back stretcher won't go. But I think everything else may be going with me. And my lips still look a little plumpy plump. That's exciting. I'm so excited about that. But we're gonna have a great time. We're going to have a really good time. So I am absolutely excited, but I hope you guys have an amazing week. And I know we'll be going live a lot. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. There should be a little thing right below my picture saying subscribe. And then there's a little bell. If you click that bell, there's three options like no notifications, top notifications, or all notifications. If you do all notifications, when we go live while we're in the Keys, you'll get a notification telling you. And because I'm not going to be able to go live on Logical Mom and then live on YouTube at the same time. And so we'll be going live on YouTube, and we're so excited. I cannot wait. We're bringing our bikes, our fishing poles. We're going to do all this stuff. I want to go to Hemingway House, to the lighthouse. There's so much. I'm hoping we get into the Dry Tortugas again. They're booked, but like I'm hoping we get there early and people have dropped off and we get in. And so we're like super excited. So we'll go live quite a bit and you guys will get to see what all we're doing. But I hope you guys have an amazing week. I hope you're cooking and preparing and enjoying your amazing families, and that you are blessed in every way this week. All right. You guys have a great evening. Bye, y'all.